Hello everyone, welcome back to Simplified Schooling. So in today's video, let's learn about the preparation of soil and also about all the tools required in soil preparation. But before moving on to the video, if you have not subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel Simplified Schooling. So the preparation of the soil is the first step before growing a crop, and it is one of the most important tasks in agriculture. So in the preparation of the soil, the farmer turn the soil and loosen it. Now why is it most important? So it is most important because if the soil is not prepared, you cannot sow the seeds in hard soil. So it is obvious that plants cannot grow if the soil is hard. So the soil is loosened and churned in the fields so that it can be reduced to grain size before sowing the seeds. Now let's have a look on the benefits of loosening the soil. So the first benefit is that this allows the root to penetrate deeper into the soil. And the second benefit is that because of the loosening of the soil, the aeration in the soil is better. Thus, the air is available for the roots to breathe easily even when they go deeper into the soil. Now, one more question arises that why does the loosening of soil allows the roots to breathe easily? So, it is because the loosened soil helps in the growth of earthworms and microbes present in the soil, which are the friends of the farmer, because these organisms further turn and loosen the soil and add humus to it. So the humus is a dark organic material that forms in soil when plant and animal matter decays. Now let's know what does the soil contains. So the soil contains minerals, water, air and some living organisms. And in addition to all these, dead plants and animals also get decomposed by the living organisms present in the soil. And in this way, the various nutrients held in the dead organisms are released back into the soil, and these nutrients are again absorbed by the plants. So since only a few centimeters of the top layer of soil supports plant growth, turning and loosening the soil brings the nutrient-rich soil to the top so that plants can use these nutrients. So this is the reason why turning and loosening of soil is very important for the cultivation of crops. And the process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling or ploughing. This is done by using a plough. So the ploughs are made of wood or iron. And if the soil is very dry, it may need watering before ploughing. So the plowed fields may have big pieces of soil called crumbs, and it is necessary to break these crumbs with a plank. So a plank is an agricultural implement used for breaking crumbs in the plowed field. And the plank is kept pressed to the ground in order to break the crumbs. Now let's have a look on the leveler. So the leveling of soil is done with the help of a leveler, and it is important to level the field for sowing as well as for irrigation purposes. And sometimes manure is added to the soil before tilling itself. So this helps in proper mixing of manure with the soil, and the soil is watered before sowing. Now let's have a look on the various tools used for the purpose of soil preparation. So the main tools used for this purpose are plough, hoe and cultivator. Now let's have a look on each one of them in detail. So first let's have a look on the plough. So this is being used since ancient time for tilling the soil, adding fertilizers to the crop, removing the weeds and for turning the soil. So this is made of wood and is drawn by a pair of animals such as bulls, horses or camels. Okay? So this contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare, and its main part is a long log of wood which is called plow shaft. There is a handle at one end of the shaft, and the other end is attached to a beam which is placed on the animal's neck. Okay, so one pair of bull or horse or camel and a man can easily operate the plow. But nowadays, the indigenous wooden plow is increasingly being replaced by iron plow. Now let's have a look on the hoe. So the hoe is a simple tool which is used for removing weeds and for loosening the soil. It has a long rod of wood or iron, and a strong, broad and bent plate of iron is fixed to one of its end, and it works like a blade, and this is pulled by the animal. And nowadays plowing is done by tractor driven cultivator, and this saves labor and time. Thank you for watching the video, and if you have any questions regarding the chapter, then please comment down below, and also like, share and subscribe to the channel Simplified Schooling.